Craig Counsell just did the unthinkable. So after rumors for about a few months, even going back to the regular season, everyone knew Craig Counsell was on the last year of his contract, and once we started nearing the end of the season, people kind of hinted him going towards the Mets or either, but pretty much between the Mets and the Brewers, and it was pretty much who was going to pay him more money. Um, we found out the Mets offered him, I think, around $5 million a year, which would have made him the highest paid manager in the MLB. The Brewers also matched that, and the ball was really in his court. It was deciding between Milwaukee and New York, pretty much for him. And then, out of absolutely nowhere, from left field, this afternoon, a few hours ago, Craig Counsell decided to do the unthinkable and sign with the Cubs for $7.5 million a year, which obviously blows away the offers from Milwaukee and New York, making him the highest paid manager in the league. I'm pretty disgusted, honestly. Like, seriously, like, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. It was an extra $2.5 million over loyalty to the city of Milwaukee, where he grew up, where he played as a player for several seasons, and where he has managed and become one of the best managers in the league for the past 8 years. He's really helped turn around the Brewers franchise. When he signed here in 2015, we were horrible. We were the worst team in the league, one of the worst teams in the NL. And 2 years later, we were about a game and a half out of a wild card spot in 2017. The next year, we made it to Game 7 of the NLCS. And since then, we have won one playoff game. Now, I'm obviously disappointed he has left, but I think there's something we can do. I think we can hire someone who can replace him. Honestly, I do. He's a great manager. He's done great things for the city of Milwaukee, but I don't really feel bad. He left for Chicago, which is about the worst team he could have gone to in this situation. I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand what he was thinking. Now, obviously, the Brewers don't have a manager, and there are some options out there. There's a few. I'm not really sure. I think that the one most people are hinting to is Gabe Kapler. He played for the Brewers, and he managed the Giants for the past few seasons. He's been pretty solid, from my understanding. I haven't watched too much Giants baseball, but a few years ago, they won 107 games. So, I mean, he would be a great pickup. Another one I was thinking of was, I guess Buck Showalter is available. Guys like Ron Washington, former manager, he was hinting at maybe the Astros. They're looking for a manager as well. So maybe we could pick one of them up. Him and Buck are older on the other side. I wouldn't really mind that. Eric Young, the hitting coach for the Braves, played for the Brewers. Maybe he would be an option as well. But I just can't believe what Craig Counsell did. I really thought if he was going to go anywhere, it would be the New York Mets, or just taking some time off from baseball. I know he said he wanted to watch his kids in college. Well, obviously that's not the case, as he's moved even further away from them. So I just don't know. I mean, if $2.5 million was really worth it, sure. But again, he was in the MLB for 14 seasons. I'm sure he's made enough money through that. I just don't know what the intention was. I don't know what he was thinking. It's just so frustrating. And now the Brewers are in a situation where not only do they have to find a manager, but they also need to find a first baseman. They need to find some replacement for Marcana, who we traded away, and some bullpen help. So this offseason is going to be interesting. Again, we're just in a situation where the Brewers are pretty fucked in the front office, and I just hope we can find something to do, find something to turn this around, and hopefully keep contending with a new manager. Because I don't want to go into a rebuild. I think we are in a good spot where we have young talent available, and also some veterans on the team who can help us. Like, we just shouldn't be in a rebuild mode right now. We just won 93 games, or how many games we won last year. We should not be in a rebuild. And now that the Cubs are getting better with Counsell, we need to find some free agents available. Cody Bellinger would be a big fuck you to Cubs fans. Signing him and Yelly would be pretty awesome in the outfield. But again, I don't know. It's pretty frustrating right now being a fan of this team. But just stay posted with the channel. We're going to keep uploading videos as news happens throughout the offseason. Thanks again for watching. Peace.